Vanakkam friends, I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel, the Trinity Cultural Academy, Coimbatore. And the main purpose of this YouTube channel is to disseminate the knowledge and information that I have gained during my official career to the young graduates and students of agriculture, horticulture, and other allied sciences. And the topic in which I'm going to present is major milestones in Indian agriculture, that is during pre-independence period, and this is part 1. And this I got a very good material, and it will be presented to you now. And the first subtitle is Prehistoric and Ancient Agriculture Developments in Indian Agriculture. The first column is year, and second column is the events that took place during the pre-independence period. In the year 9500 BC, the first evidence of domesticated wheat was observed. In 9000 BC, and we domesticated sheep and goats. And during 7000 BC, the Indian people have cultivated barley and domestication of most of the animals. In 8000 BC, cattle was domesticated. In 6500 BC, cattle domestication took place in Turkey. In 6000 BC, Indus Valley agriculture expanded from wheat to cotton and sugarcane. In 5500 BC, Sumerians initiated organized agriculture. Previously, it was unorganized agriculture. In 5400 BC, there was a archaeological proof for chicken domestication, and linear band ceramic culture, that is in short LBK, that means early farming community, appeared in Central Europe. In 5000 BC, rice and sorghum were cultivated in Africa, and in the same year, the dogs, elephants, and fowls were domesticated. In 4000 BC, first use of plows in Mesopotamia, likely invented by Sumerians, and in the same year, water buffalo was domesticated. In 3000 BC, maize was domesticated in America, and in India, the turmeric, cardamom, pepper, and mustard were cultivated and harvested. In 2737 BC, tea was discovered by Chinese Emperor Shennong. In 2300 BC, the first report of rice cultivation found in Lothal, that is located in Gujarat. In 2000 BC, first windmill constructed at Babylon. And domestication of chickens was recorded in Mohenjo-daro in the Indus Valley. In 2300 to 1600 BC, and the crops like wheat, barley, mustard, chickpea, cotton, dates, lotus, coconut, pomegranate, the lemon, melon in the Harappan civilization. Okay, in 2000 to 1500 BC, the Rig Veda described seasonal cycles, monsoons, weather patterns, and cloud formation. In Upanishadam, discussed cloud, rain, seasonal cycles due to Earth's movement around the sun. And in 1725 BC, Jowar, that is sorghum cultivation, takes place in Ahar, the Rajasthan. The cultivation of green gram, black gram, and lentils took, took place in Tamil Nadu, and the Humbert cattle breeding began. That was in 1500 to 1000 BC. The Bajra cultivation, nothing but the Kambu, and it was recorded in Rangpur of Gujarat, and the Artha documented, Atharva Veda documented the animal ailments, herbal medicines, and disease curves during the year 1100 to 800 BC. In 1000 BC, sugar processing was taken, that was began in India. In 322 years to the 185 BC, soil categorization was introduced. In 321 to 296 BC, that is Kaudalya Arthasastra, was documented. Meteorological, not was documented meteorological aspects of agriculture. Then second subtitle in which I am going to present is early agricultural innovation, that was during 100 BC to 1600 years. And in 100 BC to 100, dam on Kaveri river built by Karigala Chola in Tamil Nadu. Okay, in 300 years, the first veterinary hospital was established by King Ashoka. In 100, the Kalidas Megadut mentioned monsoon onset and movement across India. And in 200, the Manusmriti described the sun as the source of all energy. And this can be pronounced as Manusmriti. And construction of grand anechoic masonry was taken in the river Kaveri. That is the very ancient irrigation work that took in Tamil Nadu. And the same year 200, the multi-tube seed drill was invented in China. And in 505 to 587 year, the Varaha Mihra, that is Varaha Mihra, and Varaha Mihra, Mihrat Shamihda explained planetary movements, eclipses, rainfall, and cloud formation. And in the year 700, the Arab agriculture revolution introduced advanced irrigation, growing new crops. And in 1000, the Bahir tank in Pondicherry, Kangeganda Cholapuram, and the Pojpur Lake were constructed. Coffee cultivation took place in Arabias in the same year 1000. In 1400, the Anantaraja Sagar, also known as Poramamilla tank in Andhra Pradesh was constructed by Prince Bhaskara and Vijayanagara dynasty. The western Yamuna Canal built by Feroz Shah Tughlaq, and in 1492 the Columbian exchange revolutionized agriculture by exchanging crops, animals, farming techniques between old and new worlds. In 1510, the Portuguese traders introduced groundnut, tobacco, potato, chili, amaranthus to India. In 1555, the grafting techniques were introduced in Goa by Portuguese travelers. In 1562, Mughal Emperor Babur introduced scented Persian roses to India. In 1599, first practical greenhouse was created. In 1605 to 1627, the production of itter, the extract of essential oils from rose petals, was found. In 1636, Halley published the treatise on Indian summer monsoon. With this, I am completing the major milestones in Indian agriculture during pre-independence period. This is part 1 and it will be continued in the part 2. Thank you very much for your understanding and kindly subscribe my YouTube channel and like this presentation, give your likeness to this presentation, share this presentation to your friends as well as your WhatsApp groups, and kindly comment on this presentation. Thank you very much, friends.